Hi Liam, thanks a million for joining me here today there. I was just wondering if you could give us a brief introduction to our audience there on life goals, please.
Thanks a million for the opportunity to speak to you today. Life Goals are an independent financial services firm based in Dublin but working nationwide. We are all certified financial planners here in Life Goals, and we work with individual clients and companies to plan their personal finances.
Okay. Well, that's really the reason I suppose I was contacting you there, Liam, is, we get a lot of payroll support in, and some of the questions that we've got are around pensions. And I suppose one of the most frequent questions was, what will I do about my pension if I can't afford to continue the payments at the moment, whether it be, I suppose, employee, directors, the company can't afford. What's, I suppose, in its simplicity, the advice we can give them?
Yeah, well, very simply, it will be employer or individual driven. If someone can't afford to make the contributions, then we will advise them to take premium holiday, and you can do that. So you can take a holiday on your contribution for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, whatever is needed. And our advice would be to take it. If it's needed, take it.
Okay. And I suppose let's flip that on its head. Is there any benefits for us to persevere if the company or individual can afford to continue those contributions?
Yeah, that's a really good question. If someone can afford to keep paying into their pension, our advice would be to absolutely continue to pay into it. Market volatility, when the markets go down, is a huge opportunity to buy into your pension. So when you're buying into your pension on a monthly basis, and with market volatility, the unit price within that fund would usually drop. But that means that you're buying in your units at lower unit prices. So you're buying more units every month, which I suppose when the market does go back up, and it will go back up, that you're increasing the value of your overall pension fund. So remember, market declines are temporary and the market advance is permanent. That's a very, very important thing to remember when you're paying in monthly.
Well, that's very interesting, because I'd say most of us who are no expert in the arena would be fearful of the decline, but I presume if we can wait this out, there are benefits then at this stage to keep the pensions going. The other thing, and it's a very unfortunate topic that we have to cover there, but again, we've had it through the support desk, is companies have found themselves unexpectedly facing redundancies. Now, people have brought into the support desk that conversation about pensions. Again, is that something that an individual needs to sort out themselves, or how do they get on with it?
Yeah, it's a very important area, and it's a good topic to bring up. It's very important that both companies and individuals get independent and impartial advice around this area. So the employer must provide a document called a set of leaving and service options. Most company providers will produce that for the employer, but each individual then, each employee would need to get their own independent advice as to what to do. So do they leave the pension in the current pension scheme? Do they want to transfer it into their own name, into a personal retirement bond, or into a PRSA? Or indeed, do they want to move it to their new employer pension scheme? Is that the right thing to do? So they really need to get independent advice around all of those areas. And it's very important that they speak to someone like ourselves.
Right. Well, certainly I didn't appreciate the amount of options that they have there, or I suppose the formality of things to do. It's good to know that they're not out there on their own at such a difficult time. Look, Liam, we could chat all day here with the amount of queries that come in through the support desk, and I'd be happy to have another session with you. But in the meantime, can people contact you themselves?
Yes, people can contact me directly on my mobile number, which is 087 629 5432. Or they can email me at liam@lifegoals.ie, or if they want to contact us through our own website, it's www.lifegoals.ie. The landline number here is 016852553 if they're looking for a landline number. So that's, I suppose, every avenue into ourselves, and we'd be delighted to have a chat for 10 or 15 minutes and see what clients want to do, and if we can add some value to the discussion for them.
Well, look, that's great. I suspect you are going to get some follow-up all right with the amount of disruption in the market at the moment. Well, listen, look forward to talking to you again. Thanks a million.
Thanks a million, Stephanie. Lovely to talk to you.